welcome back. October House Vintage and Consignment is a retail store right here in Buffalo. And joining us now with more information on their upcoming fashion show is Holly and Celeste. Thanks so much for coming in today, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. First, why don't you tell us, Holly, about your store and kind of how you got started?
So I started in East Aurora, actually, and now I'm on Hurdle. But I started because my grandma had an antique shop, so I just grew up with it.
Yeah.
And I love the clothing and decor part, so I started my own.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, you're hosting your second fashion show coming up this Friday. What can you tell us about that?
So it is this Friday. It's going to be at 500 Seneca, right in the atrium, and there are like incredible plants. It just seemed like the best location because it's butterfly themed. So it's actually going to be my interpretation of the life cycle of a butterfly.
Fun.
So it's going to kind of progress based on how a butterfly comes to be. Using vintage pieces only, so that's awesome. And then there's going to be vendors there. Cafe Bewilderment actually made 2 butterfly-themed cocktails for us to use.
Fun.
So super stoked about that. And yeah, it's just going to be a good time.
Celeste, tell us about your involvement with this show.
So Holly contacted me and asked me to be a collaborator for the final looks. Technically, it's a surprise, so I can't tell you what exactly the project is.
Okay.
But let's just say it'll be upcycled from secondhand materials, and the final looks are going to be amazing, and you'll want to see them.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, we're getting a little bit of a sneak preview right now. You actually brought some models with you today,
Yes.
so we'll have our first model come on out and describe their look.
So this is Gabe. He's one of our models. We actually have 20 models total and 4 looks each. This is going to be Gabe's egg look. So it's very youthful, very simple, yet also gives butterfly.
Yes,
So,
I love it. I love it. Thank you. Let's bring our second model out.
and this is Ainsley. She's wearing her cocoon look. We wanted to do like more structured pieces and also like cozy, comfortable. So this is her cocoon look.
I love that. Beautiful. Okay. More of that is going to be there, but you mentioned that there's going to be some local vendors. Tell us
Yes.
about some of them.
There is. So it's I'm going to be a vendor, of course, and then also Resouled Threads. Celeste is going to be one. We have Natura, who is also on Hurdle.
Yeah.
They're a skin boutique, which is awesome. Boudoir Vintage Jewelry, Good Neighbors Vintage, so decor, vintage decor. Sydney Strano, she does multimedia.
Okay.
And then Dangled Honey, who is also kind of, that's actually her right there.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, it's going to be a good mix of vendors, so you can kind of shop what you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us, Holly, about what this theme means to you, why you picked it, and you know, kind of how that idea came to be.
So I wanted to use vintage pieces only, so I was thinking, how can I do that and make it a developmental show instead of just outfits? Because the first fashion show I did was morning, daytime, and evening looks. But this one I wanted to sprinkle in a little bit more, and then I figured the life cycle of butterfly is beautiful. It kind of feels like fall-ish, but also spring. So just pretty colors, and I thought it'd be a good theme.
Yeah. How important is it for the community to come out and support these local fashion shows?
I think it's extremely important. Shopping local in general is important. That's why I wanted vendors to be there and to support the models and hopefully their flourishing careers.
Yeah.
Especially looking like that.
Yeah.
And I just think it's important to also collab with other fellow businesses so my customers can get to know everyone else's customers and we can just be a supportive Buffalo community.
Celeste, you want to tell us more about your business?
Yeah, I am the owner of Resouled Threads. I sell upcycled and curated secondhand clothing. So upcycled clothing is secondhand materials that aren't really usable the way they are, reimagined, brought back to life. So I sew, I dye things, I bring them back to life in different ways, and so that's kind of complements the secondhand clothing, the sustainable aspect of it,
Right.
and tying it all together.
Yeah, quite literally.
Yes.
How can people get tickets for this show?
So they can actually go straight to my website, and then that will bring you to the event page. or we have links in our bio of our Instagram. So
Okay,
yeah.
beautiful. One more time, when and where is this happening?
It is this Friday, October 10th. It is at 500 Seneca, and there's actually even different tickets. So VIPs can show up at 5:30 and shop first.
Nice.
Get your picks first.
Right, because this is vintage.
Yes,
If
this
you
is-
see it, doesn't mean that there's more.
Exactly. And then general admission is $6, all the same perks. You actually can get a discount for the shop the whole month of October if you are a ticket holder. So
Yes, I know there's a promo code, right?
Yes, there is a promo code. You can use capital, all caps, butterfly, and you can get half off your tickets.
There you go.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much. Models, you look beautiful. We can't wait to see more. Viewers, if you'd like to get your tickets to this upcoming fashion show, search for them on eventbrite.com or visit her website at octoberhousevintage.com. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you for having us.